Hello, I'm Necro, and today I'm going to take you through the Seeds and Adventurers Tome items of Totrich. Timestamps will be in the description, so without further ado, let's begin. We'll begin at the one and only Clockwork Square Triport. From here, we're going to run straight north underneath of this gate, and here, right beside of the male NPC, we're going to walk into the Thirsty Sprocket Tavern. And from inside, on this landing, you'll see a note we can investigate. This will give you the hidden story, Welcome to Arthetine. Also in here is the quest Children's Laughter. After you finish up Children's Laughter, you'll be able to accept the quest for Help the Orphans. And as you can see here, this is one of the Another Story quests. It'll also unlock Rapport with Orne if you don't already have him unlocked, and I'll leave more information about him in the description. Then we'll exit the building and come right just a little bit, and then talk to this potion merchant Jane. She'll sell the X090892, which you'll need to buy for 30k silver, and then add it to your Adventurer's Tome. Then you'll continue along this path, heading south whenever you can, coming to this spot right here. You'll see this leaking pipe, and inside of this bush is our first seed. And now we're just going to keep heading east on the main road, till you come to these arrows, which will climb up here. We're going to find the Clockwork Square Vista, and another seed. Then we can just slide on down, and we're going to come to the south part of this section, and at about right here, we're going to be looking for the Royal Guard Quartermaster monster mark. And he does have a second spawn just a little bit further north. But we are going to search this bush right here beside of his first spawn for another seed. And then from that seed, we're going to come just a little bit down and to the left to find a second one. And that's right there. Now with all that, we're going to go ahead and move to the next section to the right, making our way to this little dead end here, where we'll find another seed. Then we'll loop around and keep heading up the same path, sticking towards the left wall in this next section until we get to here. And against the wall, we're going to find yet another seed. And head towards the north final section, where right at the end of the bridge, we're going to be looking for the Bolchi boss monster mark. It also has a second spawn over here to the west. Now up in this area, you might be lucky enough to run into Velkan. He'll spawn about right here in the middle of the Crowbelly Gulch. He counts as one of the field bosses we're going to need, but unlike other field bosses that have the 30-minute timer, this guy only spawns once every 2 hours, so it's a little bit harder to find him. You're going to want to just kill him if you have the chance. And the final thing we need is in the very north part of the map, and at the tip top of the Temple of Septrum, inside of the glowing light of the temple is our seed. Now we'll teleport back to the Clockwork Square Triport, and we have one more seed to grab before we head to the dungeon. Just a bit southwest of the Triport, right here. Inside of another bush is the final seed before the dungeon. And before you start the lab, make sure that you're checking your difficulty to see if there's one you need. Once inside, you're just going to walk behind you and find a seed. Then on the opposite side of the seed, we're going to investigate this wheel. We're going to get Bergstrom's yellow potion. Hang on to this, do not use it. For a while, we'll be doing the dungeon as usual. You'll make your way through these spinning blades, which killed 2 of my friends, I think, the first time we came through here. And while you're defeating these royal guards, at this spot here, you're going to search behind this big contraption here for a seed. And then if you just hug this wall a little bit, when you come to these shelves, you'll be able to investigate. And this will give you Bergstrom's Invisibility potion, which you'll also not want to use right now. We're going to take these 2 potions back to the city so that we can combine them into a cooking item. They'll be used for the Bergstrom drink here, so just whenever you get a chance, come back, craft it, and then you can add it to your tome. It's a pretty good flavor text, actually. For now, we're going to make our way through the rest of the dungeon. We'll kill the final bosses. And at right here, before the final objective, we're going to find another seed, but this is not the final one of the dungeon, believe it or not. Once you've collected everything up to this point and finished the dungeon, we're going to head back to the entrance, while ignoring our annoying little song of escape warning. You'll be able to just run across this elevator instead of waiting for it to go up. And the purple barrier that was here at the entrance of the dungeon is gone now, so you can go into this secret area it was blocking. And back here at the end, there's going to be 2 seeds for you to find. The second one here is a little obscured behind this luggage. And that'll wrap up Totrich. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you at all, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of the series, and leave any feedback you have for me down in the comments below. I just want to say that I really do enjoy all the comments that you all leave. It really does mean a lot, so thank you. We'll be heading to the Scraplands next, so until then, that'll be all for me. See ya!